Class 9th, welcome back once again. Children, you must have enjoyed your summer vacations and utilized too. Okay. So far, you must have received the information regarding your first term examination. Okay. And I hope that you have prepared yourself for that also. But before this, I must tell you that please complete your pending assignments. So far, you have received 8 assignments. Okay, 2 more assignments you are going to receive soon, and the marks of internal assessment and the syllabus. Okay, as the syllabus and the marks of internal assessment are completely based on these assignments, okay, which we are sending you. Okay, so the syllabus of first term examination will come from first assignment to 10th assignment. Okay, how many chapters or the things which we have taught you, it covers that. Okay, and the internal assessment, you will be awarded the marks on each assignment. So if any assignment is pending, kindly send them as soon as possible. Clear? So that you will not suffer any more. Now let us talk about today's class. Today we will do that is the language portion, that is transformation of sentences. Transformation of sentences means to change. Okay, it means to change the sentences from one grammatical form to another, but without changing the meaning. Clear, children? So let's start. Okay. Hello children, hope you all are doing well. Children, today we will do one more grammar topic, that is transformation of sentences. Okay, transformation of sentences means when we change one form of sentence into another form, that too with the help of conjunctions. Clear? Okay, and when we change the sentence, one form of sentence into another, we should remember that the meaning should not be changed. Clear? So let us begin, okay, with the topic transformation of sentences. Now see children, transformation of sentences with the help of conjunction, that is as soon as, secondly, no sooner than, okay, no sooner than, hardly when, and scarcely when. Why I have written, why I am telling you no sooner than, hardly when, and scarcely when? Because with no sooner, it is the rule, okay, that we should use than, T-H-A-N, then. Okay, when we start writing sentence with no sooner is always followed with then. Same, when we start any sentence with hardly, then it is followed with when. Okay, it is the rule that when should come whenever the sentence begins with hardly. And same, scarcely, we use when. How? Now let us do it by taking an example. Then it will be easy for you to understand. Clear? Now see the very first example, that is by using as soon as. Means when the sentence begins with as soon as and you are asked to change, okay, with the help of conjunction no sooner, then what you should do. Okay, see first. See the sentence is, suppose, as soon as he wrote a letter, he posted it. Okay, this is the question. Okay, this is the statement and you are asked to write with no sooner. Change this sentence while using, okay, by using no sooner. Then what is must? See, no sooner as, just see the form, the verb that is in the second form of verb is used. Okay, so as soon as did, we start with did, and you know with did, did always takes what? First form of verb. So what's the verb here? wrote. So what is the first form of the wrote? That is write. So no sooner did he write a letter, as I have already told you that with no sooner what we use? When. So in place of comma, which we have seen in question, comma is removed, and with comma what comes? Then. Then and rest part of the sentence will remain same. That is, he posted it. So what's the answer? While using did, no sooner, in place of as soon as, we have used no sooner did he write. Why did he write? Because it is wrote, second form of verb, and did is also second form of verb, but with did we use the first form of verb. That is, did he write a letter, and in place of comma what we use? Then he posted it. Clear? Now it has another form also. Here in place of did we can use had also. How? Means no sooner, when you change the sentence by using conjunction no sooner, you can use had also. No sooner can be followed with had also. Okay. No sooner had. Now here we will take the third form of verb. Okay. Second form of verb, that is wrote. Okay. When you use did, it takes first form of verb. But here third, had always takes the third form of verb, and the third form of verb is written. Okay. So in place of did we have written had and the third form of verb. Now no sooner had he written a letter, and again the same procedure, the same rule. Then he posted it. It means remaining part of the sentence after comma will remain same. Okay. Now just see, no sooner had he written a letter, okay, then he posted it. Now it means as soon as, this sentence can be changed by using no sooner in two ways. First, no sooner did he write a letter. When we use no sooner, remember it, we should not use comma. In place of comma, what we have to use? When. Okay. So no sooner did he write a letter, then he posted it. And no sooner had he written a letter, then he posted it. Okay. So what you have learned? When we use did, we take first form of verb. Okay. First form of verb, that is write, with did. And with had, okay, that is third form of verb. Okay. Third form of verb, that is written. Clear, children? So this rule must be clear to you. Okay. Means no sooner we have used with as soon as. Now with the same sentence, we change the same sentence by using another conjunction, that is hardly. Okay. So that is the next comes hardly. Okay. Now see, children, the another sentence, that is the same sentence, and you will change it into what? You will use what? Hardly. But hardly is always followed with what? When. Okay. Sorry. Yes. When. Okay. Now as soon as he wrote a letter, he posted it. Clear? He posted it. Now start with hardly. Hardly had he. Now this will remain same as we did with what? No sooner. The same rule. Hardly, in place of no sooner we have used hardly. Hardly had he written a letter, then this comma is removed, and in place of comma what we have used? What we have used? When. When he posted it. Remember, with hardly we use when. That too in place of comma. Comma is removed, and in place of comma what we have used? When. So hardly had he written a letter. Why written? Because with hardly it's always followed with hardly. We use had just after. Okay? Hardly had he written. And why written? Because with had takes what? third form of verb, that is written a letter when he posted it. So what's the rule of the second? When we use hardly, we use, it is always followed with when. Clear, children? And third form of verb. Third form of verb. I think it's clear to you all. Now one more thing which I have forgotten to tell you at the time of using no sooner. When, suppose the sentence will be given like this. The question is like this, suppose. Okay. Hardly had he written a letter when he posted it. Now change it into as soon as. This type of question also comes. Clear? Right now you are changing as soon as into another word, another same form. But sometimes the question comes with hardly, no sooner and scarcely, and you have to change it into as soon as. It's very simple. You have to write like this only. You can write like this also. As soon as he wrote a letter, he posted it. Very simple. If here it has, you will get confused why I should write wrote. Though here it is had. Then you can write as soon as he had written a letter. Okay, as soon as he had written a letter, comma, he posted it. Means with as soon as always comma comes. No had, no when, no then. Clear, children? So this is the rule. Clear? Now come to third. Now see, children, the third part, that is scarcely. Okay? Scarcely. Now same question. As soon as he wrote a letter, he posted. Now change with the help of conjunction, that is scarcely. How? Scarcely. Now same as you have done with hardly, no sooner, same. Had comes. No did. Okay? Here what comes? That is third form of verb with had. Scarcely had he written a letter. Now it has also two ways. Either you use before or you use when. Both are correct. Before he posted it, you can write like this. Or scarcely had he written a letter, same when he posted it. Both using of before and when. Correct. Okay, both are correct. But in examination, if this type of questions will be asked, you should use one, either when or before, not two. You should not write like this in both. Many of the children have the habit of, writing both the options in comma, like this. Okay, they put in bracket and, and they thought that the examiner will correct any one of these, but it is wrong. And it comes in mind that the child's concept is not clear. That's why they, incorrect it. That's why you use either before or when. So the rule is the same as no sooner. Scarcely had he written a letter before he posted it, or scarcely had he written a letter when he posted it. So this is done. Now let's have a quick review of what we did today. Clear? So children, we have done what, that is transformation of sentence with as soon as, no sooner, hardly, scarcely. These four are called the cousins also, four cousins. Actually they are related to each other. By using all four of these conjunctions or the words, we can change the sentence, but the meaning is not changed. Clear? So the first is as soon as he wrote a letter, he posted it. As I told you, as soon as always followed with comma. Comma is must with this as soon as. Now when you change into no sooner had he written a letter, then he posted it. Had he. I have told you in the beginning that you can use did also, but with did we use first form of verb. With had we use third form of verb. Okay. So had he written a letter, and then comes with hardly what with no sooner what comes then. Clear? Now it will remain same. No sooner is changed into hardly, and had he written, these all remain same with had, third form of verb, and when. So hardly is always with hardly is always followed with when. Okay, with hardly what comes? When. And comma is removed. Okay, and scarcely. Now again same, have you written a letter? So you can use either before or when. That's up to you. Okay, before he posted it. That is, with scarcely we use before or when. I think this concept is clear to you. We have not changed any meaning, we have only changed the words, the phrases, somewhere the phrases as soon as, okay, and somewhere the words, okay. These are called the conjunctions also, and we have done the transformation of sentences by using these words. Clear? So in next video we'll do in detail we will interchange the sentences by using the another conjunctions also. Okay, now have a glance, have a look at the easiest way what to learn about. See, with that what comes? First form of verb. In question you will find out the verb first and then you will write the first form of verb. Okay, with had we use third form of verb, you know that. Okay, and with no sooner what we use? Then. Okay, with hardly we use when, and with scarcely we use when most commonly, but somewhere in some of the books before is also used, so we should not ignore. If we are using before, it is also not wrong. Clear? So with scarcely you can use when before. I think you have understood well the transformation of sentences. Now on the basis of this I'll give you the 8th assignment. Okay, that too you will be given from the test papers, practice papers, which are given in your total English. Okay, and that is question number 5 ABCD part. Okay, with those from those questions, many of the questions are just like the things which I have made you, I have taught you today. Okay, you have to do that. Please keep practicing this type of questions from your grammar book, from your total English. Okay, and children, one more thing, that now you will have to complete all the assignments. Okay, and as you are going to have your summer break. Okay, this summer break doesn't mean that you will waste your time. Okay, and what you have to do, please utilize these holidays and complete your assignments. Just check your assignments from first assignment to 8th assignment and just check it, see it, okay, carefully, whether which assignment has not been sent by you. Okay, and just complete it. Okay, if many of the children are very regular in sending their assignments, and that is very appreciable. I appreciate those children, the work of those children. Okay, but there are many who have not sent, okay, even a single one. So please, it's my sincere suggestion, please complete it and send them on time to the concerned teachers. Okay, and till then, stay safe. Okay, enjoy your holidays, complete your work, come again refreshed, okay, and rejuvenated. Okay, refreshed and rejuvenated. Complete your works also, and just see, because you know the marks of these assignments which we are giving you, the marks we give, we award marks on them, and the marks of these assignments, the marks of internal assessment are based on these assignments. Okay, and if you will get good marks, certainly your result will be good. Okay, because these marks are added, okay, in your final term. Clear? In the result, you can see, or first term, second term, okay, half yearly, final examination. So please take care of all these things, and please listen to the advice of the teachers. Clear, children? Okay, till then, goodbye.